In the early 1900s, visionaries began to dream of the stars, experimenting with primitive rockets in sepia-toned laboratories. Fast forward to the 1940s, where the V-2 rocket emerged, a harbinger of the space age, pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity. Then came 1957, a pivotal moment. Sputnik soared into orbit, marking humanity's first steps into the cosmos. 1969 witnessed the Apollo moon landing, a monumental achievement that united the world in awe as Neil Armstrong took his historic first step on lunar soil. The 1980s introduced the Space Shuttle, a versatile vehicle that transformed space travel, allowing us to build and maintain our presence in orbit. The 1990s brought the Hubble Space Telescope, unveiling the universe's mysteries with breathtaking clarity, expanding our understanding of the cosmos. As we entered the 2000s, the International Space Station became a beacon of international collaboration, a laboratory in the sky where science knows no borders. The 2010s revolutionized space travel with reusable rockets, making space more accessible than ever before. Now, as we look to the 2020s, we envision Mars rovers, lunar bases, and the first concepts of colonies beyond Earth, igniting our imagination for the future. Each decade has built upon the last, a testament to human creativity and determination, propelling us toward a future where the stars are not just a dream, but a destination.
From the very beginning of the 20th century, humanity has looked at the stars not only with awe but also with determination. At that time, space was still a distant dream, a vision seen only through telescopes and in the writings of early visionaries. The early 1900s gave us the first foundations. Scientists like Konstantin Tsiolkovsky began to imagine rockets powered by liquid fuel, and though these ideas seemed impossible to most people, they were the seeds of what would come. By the mid-20th century, the dream suddenly became reality. In the year 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, and it sent a clear message to the entire world: space had become real. Only a few years later, in 1961, Yuri Gagarin circled Earth and became the first human to reach beyond the atmosphere. That single orbit changed everything. Space was no longer a fantasy, it was a frontier. And then, in 1969, the United States landed men on the moon, marking one of the greatest steps in human history. The following decades were filled with both triumph and tragedy. We created powerful rockets, reusable space shuttles, and orbiting laboratories like the International Space Station, which became a symbol of cooperation between nations. We sent probes to Mars, to Jupiter, to Saturn, and even beyond the edges of the solar system. Each mission gave us more knowledge and showed us how fragile our planet truly is. Do not forget, subscribe call out. If you love exploring stories like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Join this journey with us, because the future of space is unfolding, and you will not want to miss it. As the 21st century began, technology accelerated. Private companies entered the race, building rockets that could land themselves, cutting costs, and opening new possibilities. Satellites became smaller, cheaper, and more capable, providing global communication, navigation, and even monitoring of Earth's climate. Mars rovers sent breathtaking images, and telescopes like Hubble and James Webb reveal the deep past of the universe, showing galaxies billions of years away. Now, as we stand in the year 2025, space is no longer the domain of governments alone. It is becoming part of our daily lives, from satellite internet to climate data, from asteroid mining projects to planned missions back to the moon and eventually to Mars. The visionaries of the early 1900s would hardly believe how far we have come, yet they would recognize the same spirit of exploration, the same drive to go further, to understand more, to reach beyond the horizon. The evolution of space technology is not only a story of rockets and machines. It is a story of humanity itself, daring to rise above limits and to transform dreams into reality. And this journey, one that began over a century ago, is only just beginning.